Okay, we're going to solve equations with rational exponents. Remember that rational means fractional. Whenever you are raising both sides of an equation to a power or multiplying both sides of an expression that involves a variable, you're going to, by an expression that involves a variable, you're going to have to check for extraneous solutions. So raising both sides of an equation to a power, that's going to happen here. Okay. Whenever you are multiplying both sides of an expression that involves a variable. So for instance, 1 over x plus 2 over 5 equals 3 over 4. When we clear our equation here, we're having to multiply by 20x, 20x, 20x. That would involve this part right here, multiplying an expression involving a variable. So whenever that happens, you have to check for extraneous solutions. So let's rewrite the problem. We've got x minus 2 raised to the 3/2 power, and that's equal to 8. What I'm going to do is I'm going to isolate the base raised to that exponent. So I'm going to isolate the base raised to the exponent, and then I'm going to raise both sides to the reciprocal power. And you'll see why. So we've got x minus 2 to the 3/2 equals 8. I'm going to raise both sides to the 2/3 power. The reason I'm raising it to the 2/3 power is because now I've created a power to a power, and that's when you multiply. 3/2 times 2/3 is 1. So you have x minus 2 to the first power is equal to 8 to the 2/3. And now we can take the cubed root of 8 and square it. And the cubed root of 8 is 2. 2 squared is 4. I'm going to add 2 to both sides, and I get x equals 6. However, remember, we do need to check our answer to make sure that we don't have an extraneous solution. So 6 minus 2 raised to the 3/2 power would be 4 raised to the 3/2 power. The square root of 4 is 2. 2 cubed is 8. The square root of 4 cubed is indeed 8. So x equals 6 is a real and valid solution. Okay, here's one for you to try. 2x minus 7 raised to the 4/3 power equals 81. It's a try, but make sure you come back, press pause and come back and watch the entire solution. So here I've got 2x minus 7 raised to the 4/3 power equals 81. And you can see the answer is x equals 17. But I'm going to show you something very important here. We're going to raise both sides to the 3/4 power. So that means I'm taking the 4th root of both sides. So we've got 2x minus 7 equals the 4th root of 81 cubed. However, when you square root both sides, 4th root both sides, 6th root both sides, I don't have to keep writing both sides, square root both sides, 4th root both sides, 6th root both sides, even root both sides. Remember the plus or minus. So I've got 2x minus 7 equals, the 4th root of 81 is 3 and negative 3. So 3 cubed, 2x minus 7 equals negative 3 cubed. So 2x minus 7 equals 27, 2x equals 34, and x equals 17. When we put the 17 back in, so when we put that 17 back in, we've got 34 minus 7 raised to the 4/3 power equals 81. So that's 27. The cubed root of 27 is 3. 3 to the 4th is positive 81. Excellent. Over here, 2x minus 7 equals negative 27. 2x equals negative 20. X equals negative 10. When we put this back in, I've got 2 times negative 10 is negative 20 minus 7. Negative 27, the cubed root of negative 27 is negative 3. Negative 3 to the 4th power is 81. Both of those are answers. So x equals 17 and x equals negative 10 are both answers. If you don't do the plus or minus, you're going to miss out on one of the very, very important answers.